Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to postcard number
52.
52. Oh, that's good. Now, we've got a busy postcard today. We've also got a special guest. A special guest on today.
Can't wait.
Oh, that's exciting. Now, first, we've also got somebody right away at the beginning who we haven't seen for a while, have we, Jane?
No, we've heard by email, but we've not seen
Oh,
her, so it's good to
I'm
see her.
delighted to see her. Laura, it's great to see you. And here you are. I've called this little bit Laura in a Jam because Laura has been making jam.
Plum jam, I think. Looks delicious. That jam looked delicious, and someone else has been busy in the kitchen, Billy.
Yeah, who is it, Jane?
James. And
James?
he's been making it. It looks like a type of shepherd's pie, but it looks like it's got a sort of tomato sauce in it. It looks very unusual, but it looks really good.
Well, let's see the shepherd's pie that James made. Well, James, that looked absolutely wonderful.
Good enough to eat.
Good enough to eat, that's a good way to put it. Well done, James. Working away in the kitchen. Now, we've heard from a couple of people since the last postcard. We heard from Karen. She's going for a walk and watching TV and doing fine, so that's good, Karen. We'd love to hear from you. We heard from...
Gay.
Yes,
and
we
she
did.
said she stumped that Billy, it looks like a tree. And she said, I'd never have twigged.
That was Kevin that thought I looked like a tree. Well, Kevin, I don't know if anybody's agreeing with you, Kevin, but we're glad you sent in that photograph.
Right, we've got a special guest, Billy.
Oh, that's good. Now, he sent in a special message of support for people that go to the Isobel Rhind Centre.
So let's see him.
Hi there, this is a special message just for you, everybody at the Isobel Rhind Centre. From me. Some of you might recognise me. I know you like watching weather forecasts on Channel 3 STV. My first name's Sean, there's another clue. Batty. Yeah, that's right. I'm the one that brings all the rain, thunderstorms, wind, hail, rain, sometimes a little bit of sun as well, but mostly just rain. So I just wanted to send you a special message because I heard you've not been at the centre much recently, and I wanted to appear in one of the little postcards just to say hi to you. Now, it's great, isn't it, that we've got technology like this. Had this all happened when we didn't have the internet, we wouldn't have been able to have connected on videos like this or video calls. So it's great that we've got this around so that we can all stay connected and update each other on what we've been up to. So you've not been at the centre, and well, I've not been in the office for months as well. You might have noticed if you've been watching the weather, I've been out in the garden, and luckily the weather's been quite nice, most of it, apart from the last couple of weeks. It's been windy and wet, but I'll be heading back to the studio in a couple of weeks because I don't really fancy my chances out in the garden in the autumn and winter with all the wind and the rain and snow. Put your hands up if you're hoping for snow. Me! That is my favourite weather. I absolutely love snow. I'm obsessed with weather, but mainly obsessed with snow. But anyway, just a little message to say hi to you, and fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers tightly crossed that things are getting better and you'll be able to get back to the centre soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sean. That was just great.
Sean, it was really good to hear from you, and we thank you for that message of support. Now, let's go over to our crafty corner and see what Jane's been making. In fact, she's making something that sounds a bit like the rain.
Hello, today we're going to make some musical instruments by recycling some plastic containers. So I've got 2 plastic bottles and I was wondering what's going to make a lovely noise when it's shaken. So I've got maybe some dried chickpeas and some dried rice. So you take the top off the bottle, and I found a jug, so I'm going to pour the chickpeas into the jug, and then we're going to carefully pour them into the plastic bottle. Now you can use your hand as a funnel and very gently pour the chickpeas in. That sounds good. Alright, we're going to take the other bottle and we're going to fill it with some of the dried rice. Again, use your hand as a funnel and pour the rice very carefully into the bottle. Doesn't that make a great sound? It's like the rain coming down on a rainy day. We're going to put the lids back on the bottles. Now let's listen to how they sound. Now all we've got to do is decorate the outsides of the bottles, so I thought we'd use some coloured tissue paper. I thought it might be nice to have a band of coloured tissue paper round the middle of the bottles. So we'll get a bit of glue. And very carefully, we're going to put it round the middle of the bottle. I can't wait till Billy sees this. I can join in when he's playing the guitar. I'll be able to join in with my musical instrument. Lindsay, now that I've made a couple of musical instruments, do you think Billy will let me join the rock band? I better start practicing.
Well, welcome to our weather quiz. Now we're going to ask you how many questions, Jen?
10 questions.
10 questions. Now go and get yourself a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and write down the answers to these questions. You got it? Here we go. Question number 1.
A thermometer is used to measure what?
A thermometer. Now remember, earlier on in the postcard we saw Laura using a thermometer. That's a good clue.
Number 2, Billy.
Number 2, balls or lumps of ice that fall from the clouds are called what? Now balls of ice that fall from the clouds. What are they called? Now, I'll give you a wee clue here. This can happen in the summer as well
Not usually,
as the
but
winter.
it's more the winter, isn't it?
It can happen in the summer. I
Right.
think we should ask our special guest.
Trying to predict, to know what the weather's going to be like the next day, it's called weather something. What could that be?
And the clue there is our special guest today does this. Question number 4. What is a blizzard? Quite an easy question, I think, but let's see what you put down for that one.
Number 5. In which season are you most likely to get snow?
Now, we know that you can really get snow in any season, but in which season is it most likely? Question number 6. Breeze and gale are common terms used to describe the speed of what? The speed of what?
Now,
I'll give you a little clue there. A breeze is a gentle one and a gale is a strong one.
number 7. Stratus, cirrus and nimbus are all types of what? Get lock them up in the sky.
That's very interesting. Question number 8. What country experiences the most tornadoes? Now, if you're wondering what a tornado is, I think it can be a car, but we're not talking about the car. We're talking about the whirly wind. Do you remember the whirly wind that picked up Dorothy and took her? Where did it take her, Jane? I think it took her to Oz. That's a clue to the answer.
Now, number 9. What are the colours in a rainbow?
Now, we're looking for 7 colours. Now, we'll give you a point for every colour that you get, but we're looking for 7. Question number 10. Now, we had a special guest today who was a weather forecaster. Now, can you remember his name? Write down his name. That was question number 10. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that quiz today, and it'll be very interesting to see who gets all the answers right.
Now, I know James and Ian and Shona were asking me when we're going to do another quiz. So remember to put your answers in, and also Alan, remember you've got to be in it to win it. So you let the answers in to us.
Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that weather quiz today. Now remember, send them in to the email address at the end of the postcard.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the postcard today, and we're going to finish with a song. What is it, Billy?
Here Comes the Sun.
That's to do with the weather too.
It has to do with the weather. Now, hope you're all well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright.